What is going on, guys and girls? My name is James and welcome back today to Roblox. How are we doing, everyone? Welcome back, welcome back. Today we are jumping into Bee Swarm Simulator because, yes, it's happening, lads. It's happening. We have the first official leaks of the Beesmas 2021 update. These things came out, I think, late last night. Not only do we have brand new items to look at in this episode, we also have got a brand new bee. A brand new bee. It's the weirdest bee. It's not something that I was kind of expecting to pop up, but it looks kind of mad. So today we are going to be checking out all of those items. I'm going to talk through them. Let's kind of discuss what we think they're all about. It's happening. Don't panic, lads. It's happening. It's happening. So, 3, 2, 1, claim the hive. Yeah. How are we all doing? Welcome back. Thank you once again for tuning in for another episode here on Bee Swarm. Yeah, how are we all doing? Hopefully you guys and girls are awesome. So yeah, just before we talk about the videos and stuff, so not the videos, the new leaks and stuff, I've got to mention last episode. So this was kind of crazy. As I'm sure you know, we haven't really posted very much content recently, and in the last episode we did, which I think was a little over a week ago now, On it was basically in another Roblox game, and he was chatting with a few people. A few people took some screenshots of that, which essentially was confirming that he was coming back to Bee Swarm, and everyone was really excited, myself included. Now, I was actually kind of really nervous to upload that video. I don't know why. It's been like so long since we did some Bee Swarm, and I was wondering if anyone still like cared about the channel and about the Bee Swarm and stuff. And I was kind of nervous. Like, I posted that video and I didn't check it for a couple of days because I was a little bit like, oh, I was a little bit worried. And then I came back to it and thank you so much. So the video is currently sitting at over like 100,000 views, and it has over 6,000 likes on that episode, which from like having no videos for so long and then just randomly posting one, that was incredible to see. So that's really, really, really motivated me so much to absolutely smash Beesmas this year. And I just wanted to thank you for tuning in and just for still being here. I really appreciate that. So could we try and go for 3,000 likes on this episode? That would be awesome. It was really nice to see. I was so nervous and I clicked on it and I was like, big love, big love. Right, okay, I tell you what, I think it's time to get stuck in with these brand new items. So of course, like, as I kind of mentioned, like, this is so exciting to see because this is something that I've not seen for so long. Like, you know, when I went on Twitter just randomly and then just like, there's a load of information about new leaks and stuff, and I was like, wow, this is so cool. And then I remembered we used to do this all the time, but there was just nothing being uploaded, obviously, because On It was on his break. And then to see that happening again was actually so exciting. It was so cool. And we've got some really, really awesome ones to look at. So I think we'll take a look at some of the other items first, and then we'll check out the bee, because I do think that the bee is one of the most exciting things in this particular episode. But these things are still really, really cool. Check these out. So there is 2 different decals which were uploaded by On It, and they look a little bit like this. So there is one here with 2 dice, field dice. As you can see, one is kind of like a diamond looking color, and the other one is kind of like a regular field dicey looking color, I guess. And then there is a second decal here with 3 dice in the picture. And you can see that there is a black dice there, there's a grey one, and then there's kind of like the regular field dice, or the usual one at the back. So we have essentially 2 new decals for a bunch of different field dice. Now, I'm going to leave the second one popped up there right now because you can see that there's a big red X on one of the sides, which is really kind of strange. I'm guessing if you roll that particular dice, you're not going to get anything. But you may be wondering, like, why on earth are we seeing field dice for a Beesmas event? Like, what's the purpose of that? What does it actually do? Well, if you guys remember, On It has mentioned this like multiple times, I think, over the years, but I think finally what he's doing is he's actually acting on what he wanted to do, and he's going to be implementing this into the game. So the field dice in the actual Bee Swarm right now, they're a little bit janky. Now, don't get me wrong, they're really, really good. But the problem that I've had, and I think a lot of people have had in the past, is that if you want to try and utilize these properly to do like a big field boost and stuff, it is somewhat of a risk and a gamble to like spend a bunch of cool stuff and then roll all your field dice and then not get any of the fields that you actually want. It is just like a random chance, and of course, because you can only have 25, you know, they do take a little while to get. I think my personal favorite way of getting them is to farm the windy bees. But yeah, they take a little while to get. Once you've got 25, you can spam them all in one go, and then maybe if you're lucky, get like a 1 or a ×2 in a good field that you actually want. So you might hit like all of the boosters on the map. You might not get anything. You know, you can use the coconut dispenser, of course, but sometimes you like roll them, you don't get your field. And that's happened to me so many times. So Onnit did mention a long time ago that he wanted to try and find a way to not only upgrade, but also to make field dice better. The one thing that confuses me, though, about these images, I'll bring them back up again, is that they're all different colors for starters. And then the one with 3, which looks like it has like the rarest dice on it with like coconut and stuff, it also has like the basic field dice at the back. So I'm not too sure what the actual decals mean itself, but you can see there like every single dice has like a different picture corresponding to a different field, with the exception of the black dice that has a big red X. Don't know what that's about. But yeah, what do you guys think? Is this an upgradable field dice system? Is it going to be easier to attain the fields that we want? Are they going to have less fields per dice, maybe? I don't know. See, I was just looking at the picture and I don't know. I'm kind of wondering, right? One way that it could work is like, you know, when you roll like a normal field dice, so you just roll it there and it goes boom, and then we get like a 1 times pineapple patch. Maybe these are in tiers. So maybe our regular field dice is a 1 times. Maybe the one with 2 dice is going to be a 2 times. And maybe the one with a 3 dice picture is going to be a 3 times. So you would only actually need to roll the 3rd one once to get a 3 times in a certain field. So maybe if you had like 15 of these, you're always going to be guaranteed a 3 times, but you can't control which field that's going to be in. Maybe that's one way of doing it. I still think it doesn't exactly solve the problem. But I guess like having that instant 3 times or that instant 2 times could actually really help. So I don't know, like maybe that's the way it's going to work, like a 1, a 2, and a 3 times tier system. I don't know, let me know. What do you guys think? Do you think that's accurate? Moving swiftly on to the main attraction, it is the brand new bee. Are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! What is this clownery? Is it a clown bee or something? What is it? It's so weird. So yeah, this is the brand new bee. Now, as I mentioned, like this is not something that I particularly saw popping up. Now, this could be a number of things. So based off the image, it's basically like kind of a regular looking bee with sort of a funny sort of clowny face. It's kind of got like clown makeup on, but it has a party hat. Why not? Good old party hat. Is it a party bee? Is it going to be called the party bee? Is it going to be, I don't know, the party bee, the clown bee, the entertainer bee, the hat bee? What do you guys think? So it comes in a gifted form, of course, which also looks really nice, actually. Super purple. But it's just the party hat that's throwing me off. And it's kind of mad. Like, I'm kind of wondering, is there any other bees that have a hat which aren't a Beequip? Oh yeah, so the carpenter bee has a hammer. The vicious bee has spikes, so I guess that's kind of like a hat. And a few of them have like a flag, the first edition flag. Oh yeah, and the festive bee as well has like a bow. It's a bee with a hat. It's the hat bee. What do you guys think? I'm so confused. Now, don't get me wrong. Any bee is exciting in the game. But yeah, I was kind of like, I don't really know what I was expecting, because I remember like Onnit has talked previously about wanting to do some new mythic bees. So maybe this might be a new mythic bee, but he was talking about like a red bee. And I'm guessing, you know, based off the original image of this is probably going to be like a blue bee, just because it's blue, but I could be wrong. Now, there's one more clue. I'm still trying to work it out, but I'm kind of going down the route of being like a party bee. And the main reason why is because also a bunch of these images. Hang on, let me try and find them for myself for reference. Where are you little sausages? Ah, there you go, boom. So yeah, a bunch of these were also uploaded, and these are balloons. So this might be something to do with a brand new in-game event, and perhaps this bee is gonna be the prize for completing the event, maybe? Because every single year, I think there's been some kind of big prize. Obviously, Beequips are like a huge focus of last Christmas. But the year before that, we had the festive bee. So it was like festive bee, and then last year it was like the Beequips, and then maybe this year again, it might be another brand new bee. But we have these balloons. We've got a red one, a white one, a pink one, and a black one. And I don't know if the colors correspond to anything. I don't think so. But why would you have a bee with a party hat and balloons if it wasn't something to do with a party? Ooh, you reckon there might be some new lore coming? Maybe, just maybe, one of the NPCs might be having their birthday over Christmas. Who do you think it's gonna be? I mean, it might be Bear Bee. Can you imagine? Maybe Bear Bee is like born on Christmas Day or something. Like, sorry, Bee Bear. What am I talking about? Maybe Bee Bear's born like on Christmas Day or something, and maybe like all the other bears are throwing a party for him or something like that. That would be the maddest thing for Christmas, but you know what? It would work. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, what do you think this bee is called for starters? I don't think there's any clues, like, even in the metadata and stuff, for like what the images were called. There really isn't many clues. I think, I can't remember if I took some screenshots, but it was just called like F44 test or something like that. So 44, I would assume, would be the 44th bee. Yes, correct. But F44 doesn't give away any clues whatsoever as to what that name is just yet. I'm going to go with Party Bee. But yeah, what do you guys want to call it? And I also am really curious about the balloons as well. So do you think they're going to be like a collectible item? Maybe like a quest reward item? They might be a crafting item, or you might actually be able to like use them as a consumable. Maybe balloons might act a little bit like, I don't know, jelly beans. Maybe there might be icons for special boosts in the game. Maybe you're going to have to like pop balloons. Maybe there's like a balloon popping event with using bees and I don't know. So many options, so many choices. Oh, I've missed this. I've missed this. I love some bee swarm leaks. There's not even a single vicious bee spike, which is a bit stingy, I think. Unbelievable. But yeah, okay, so unfortunately, that's everything for this episode in terms of likes. But here's the, sorry, in terms of likes, in terms of items. Here's the thing, like, because Beesmas is hopefully coming sometime in December, I guess, hopefully we're going to have a lot more information. And of course, as soon as I see anything to do with Beesmas, we are going to be back here with an episode. Oh, by the way, completely forgot, but I got all of these images from the Bee Swarm Simulator Leaks Discord. So yeah, those guys always come in clutch when it comes to leak time. So thank you very much, my dudes. Excellent hustle to find out them beautiful items. And I'm still so confused by the bee. I'm so confused. It's not what I was expecting. I actually kind of like it. I like the purple gifted one, but how does it work with the balloons? I want to know. Hopefully soon we'll find out. Okie dokies. So yeah, unfortunately that is I think it for the leaks and it for the episode for now. But I hope to see you very, very soon. So just once again, like on a reel, it was amazing to see the support from last episode. Honestly, like genuinely, so cool. It made me very, very happy just to see that people still want to watch the Bee Swarm and come and hang out with me and stuff, which was extremely motivational. And I wanted to say thank you once again for that. And yeah, I will not let you down over Beesmas, I promise. we're gonna have so much fun with it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good times. And yeah, I'm excited. So until next time, thanks and see ya.